Hi, 7th grade. It's Miss Clement here. I am going to go over the elements of poetry with you. We are in the middle of doing Orange is the poem. We watched Mr. Langen's video, and now we're just going to dig a little bit deeper into analyzing poetry and some of the elements that go along with it. I am sure you've heard this word before, stanza, but in case you have not, stanza, the definition of a stanza is a group of lines forming the basic reoccurring unit in a poem. So it's a verse. So let's look here. We have these 4 lines and then these 4 lines. We have stanza 1, stanza 2. There usually will be a gap in between here, a space, so you can differentiate where these different stanzas begin and end. Same thing over here. We have 4 lines. Stanza doesn't only have to be 4 lines. It could be a little bit longer. But 4 lines, a little space, another. So stanza 1, stanza 2. Okay. Now, rhyme. You've been doing rhyme since you're probably in pre-K. You know what rhyming is. But in poetry, we dig a little bit deeper. So rhyme is a similar sound between words and the ending of words. In poetry, you have something called a rhyme scheme. So that's letters in the alphabet used to distinguish the rhyme. So some examples: A, B, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, B, C, C. So now please know that these are not the only 4 examples in the world. You can have millions of examples of rhyme schemes. This just is these are 4 examples just to show you what a rhyme scheme can look like. Let's look at this little poem right here. The coolness of the night refreshes my skin. The stars shine so bright, causing me to grin. Now you could be saying, Miss Clement, why did you not read like this? The coolness of the night refreshes my skin. The stars shine so bright, causing me to grin. That is wrong. In poetry, you read until the punctuation. You read until the punctuation, then you take a little break. But we're talking about rhyme scheme here. So here we go. The coolness of the night. Night is the first word that ends in the first line, so that always is going to get the letter A. A is the first letter of the alphabet, so that's how we go. Night, A. Refreshes my skin. Skin does not rhyme with night. Therefore, we go to the next letter of the alphabet, which is B. The third line. The stars shine so bright. Oh my gosh, bright rhymes with night. Therefore, I go back to A. Doesn't matter that I'm on the third line. You go back to the first line or whatever line it was that your word rhymes with. So bright rhymes with the night. That gets A. We go back to A. The fourth line. Causing me to grin. Oh, here we go again. Grin rhymes with skin. Skin got B. Therefore, grin gets B. So this little baby poem right here, rhyme scheme, is AB, AB. Let's look over here. I do not like green eggs and ham. Okay, we end with ham, therefore that gets A. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Am, I guess I was supposed to say. But okay, so am and ham, they rhyme. AA. I do not like them in a boat. Oh my gosh. Boat does not rhyme with am and ham, so therefore that gets B. I go to the next letter. I do not like them with a goat. Goat does rhyme with boat. It does not rhyme with am and ham, so therefore I go to B. I do not like them in a house. House does not rhyme with goat or boat or am or ham, so you go to the next letter of the alphabet, which is C. I do not like them with a mouse. Oh, here we go. Mouse does rhyme with house, so it goes with C. So that rhyme scheme, AA, BB, CC. But again, they could be in any form. Let's look again some more. Here we go, and read it as we would with the punctuation. True friends are by your side through it all. True friends are there to catch you when you fall. Okay, so true friends are by your side. Side is the first one. Boom, we're giving it the A. All does not rhyme with side, so we go to B. True friends are there. There does not rhyme with all or side, so it goes to C. But oh, look at here now, to catch you when you fall. Fall does rhyme with all, so you go to B in that regard. Now, last little poem. Roses are red. Red gets A. Always A. Always start with A. Violets are blue. Blue doesn't rhyme with red, so we go to B. I'm out of my head. Okay, head does rhyme with red, so we go back to A with thinking of you. Oh, how cute. So you and blue, they rhyme. So that rhyme scheme, A, B, A, B. But as you can see, this one could be A, B, C, B. Totally does not matter the rhyme scheme. They just have to go with each other and rhyme. Okay, and repetition. So, obviously you know from the signposts that we have been doing, repetition is when things are being said more than once, over and over again. The author does this for a reason. They want it to be a memorable experience for you that you remember, okay, that was said constantly. Why did the author put that there constantly? They want to draw your attention to this. They want you to dig a little bit deeper and think, hey, I'm doing this for a reason. Why am I doing this? So we have to analyze. In the slideshow that I'm going to post, you can click on this to listen to Edgar Allan Poe, The Bells. He says the bells pretty often in that, so it'd be a good idea for you to listen to that. And then I want you to think about that question as you listen to it. Why do you think Poe repeats the word bells? It can help you just analyze a little bit deeper. All right, alliteration. Alliteration is the same letter and sound being repeated at the beginning of closely placed words. So kind of like tongue twisters here, if you will. She sells seashells by the seashore. S, 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 S. Letter S all in a row, alliteration. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. N, N, N. In a row, alliteration. And the same thing with Peter Piper picked a peckle. I don't even know that's, the tongue twister thing there. It's just a bunch of P's. So alliteration is when you have a bunch of letters and sounds being repeated closely together. Sometimes it doesn't always have to be the first letter in a word. So see how that's like SSS, NNN, PPP. It can be like letters in between words, but we'll get to that. But that's alliteration. Okay, imagery. Imagery is literally what it sounds like. You see an image. It is visual pictures that one imagines in their mind while they are reading. Imagery is super important because you want to show the reader the image in your mind. You don't want to tell the reader the image in your mind. A way to do that is to use descriptive language and to use 5 senses to help you. So again, click on that link and it will bring you to the 5 senses in the slideshow underneath of this. It's going to be this. So here's an example that I made for you. I give you the sentence, the leaves fell from the tree this morning. Well, that is boring and no one cares. It doesn't give you any imagery. It's just, oh, yep, the leaves fell from the tree this morning. Give it imagery and it comes to life. Look at this. The orange, colorful leaves danced along in the chilly wind as they fell from the old tree in the brisk October morning dew. Oh, dear Lord. That I can see it in my head. I can see these orange leaves. Look, oh my gosh, let's picture that. I am picturing these orange leaves dancing in the wind, and not just any wind, it's a chilly wind, as they fell from the old tree. So we went from tree, now we're going to old tree in the brisk October. I only gave you morning, but I changed it to a brisk October morning dew. The more descriptive you get, the better imagery it'll be. Again, try to use your 5 senses of seeing and tasting and hearing and all of that. That helps you with imagery as well. So okay, imagery, alliteration, repetition, rhyme, and stanza. Those are some of the elements of poetry that we are focusing on in Oranges. Good luck!